In order for a bill to become a law, first you have to come up with an idea. For that idea to happen, either citizens can contact their representatives and those research the idea and write it into a bill, or the representatives themselves come up with the idea. In these circumstances, we're going to use a free college application for all U.S. citizens as our idea. In order for the bill to be introduced to the House, it needs a sponsor. The sponsor needs people or representatives who are supporters of a bill and agree to it. In order for the bill to be introduced, it has to be placed in the hopper. The clerk assigns it a number, another clerk reads it, and the Speaker of the House sends it to the appropriate committee, in this case, the Educational Committee. At this point, the bill is in the committee. The members revise the bill and then vote on it. If it is approved, it is sent to the House floor, where the representatives debate on it. In the case of our hypothetical bill, we'll say that it's going to have an amount of applications per student, and we'll say 8. Now that the bill is on the floor for debate, the representatives discuss the pros and cons and why should the bill be passed. They make the necessary changes and then they vote on it. In the House, there are 3 types of voting. The first type is the voice vote, where representatives say yea or nay to the bill. The second type is division, where supporters rise and then the non-supporters rise. The third is recorded. It's an electronic voting, and the options are yes, no, or present. The option of present means you don't want to vote for or against the bill. In all cases, the majority wins. In our hypothetical bill, we're going to assume that it made it all the way to the Senate. Here, the bill goes through a process similar to the one in the House. It's revised and voted on. The majority leader can kill the bill by not presenting it at all. The voice vote can turn out to be no, killing the bill as well. And someone can filibuster the bill, which will make it go extinct. Now we're assuming it made it to the President successfully. And the President has 3 options. The first is to sign the bill, and therefore it becomes a law. The second is to veto the bill, and it does not become a law. And then the Senate and the House can override it. The third option is the pocket veto, where if the Congress is still in session after 10 days, it becomes a law. If not, it dies. The pocket veto is the most uncommon way for the President to veto a law. In order to override the presidential veto, 2/3 of both houses' agreement is necessary to make the bill become a law. That's where the checks and balances of the Constitution comes in. If at any point the bill suffers changes or amendments, it has to pass through both houses again each time before it can continue on the normal process.
If the bill survives through this whole process, it better be ready to become a law.